Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Chevy Dude. Before I begin the content of this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn all your bell notifications on so you don't miss an upload. Most importantly, if you communicate or contact the Bachman Auto Group in any sort of fashion, make sure you tell them that I'm the reason you are here, and make sure that you ask for me so I can help you purchase your next car here at Bachman Auto Group. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are having a fantastic day. I'm really excited, just as excited as Corey is here to be on camera and be on YouTube. Today is January 1st, 2020. Can you guys believe it? It's 2020, isn't it? These guys are begging because you guys want some food, but it's not food time yet. We got 45 minutes before it's dinner time. So I have some really exciting things happening to the channel this year. Number one, you guys know we have the 2020 Corvette coming to the channel later this year as soon as it gets built. We also have some other ideas that I haven't announced yet. You guys know that I'm doing the podcast this year. Well, it's actually going to be a video cast / podcast that's going to be a weekly live video where you guys can call in, you can leave voicemails, we can talk about the subjects that matter most to you, but I'm out of space here at the house. So I have on this side of me over here, I have a big storage area that is not being used. It's just storage, right? We just throw things in there and it's just junk. So it's time for me to clean that up. The part that I'm going to use is 17 foot by 11 foot. And I'm going to turn that into a podcasting room. We're going to turn this into an in-home studio to build on this channel and bring lots of stuff for you guys. All about the car business, all about cars, everything you need to know about. I think I have the name of the podcast set up, but I'm still looking for suggestions. $1,000 to you if you give me the name suggestion of my podcast coming up. Right there's the link. It's also in the description below. It's the only way that I will read for the podcast, and the way you enter for the $1,000 giveaway is using that link. So the first thing I have to do is, we got to do it, don't we? We've got to do it. We've got to clean this room up. We've been in this house since 2013, and it's a little messy. Give you 5? Good girl. Let's go clean. You want to clean? You want to help me clean? Let's go. Well, I got the room all cleaned up, and the great thing about buying this 95K 1500 is now I have a truck and I don't have to rely on anyone to pick things up at Home Depot. So we're going to go to Home Depot. I think the weight of everything I'm buying is too much. So we're gonna see how much this thing squats. I haven't bought a trailer yet. I wanna buy a trailer. I actually want to buy an enclosed trailer so I can haul the Corvette around, or if we take two cars, that maybe someone takes the truck, someone takes the Corvette, stuff like that coming in spring. So we're gonna weigh this thing down and see what it is. So luckily we have 6.5 foot bed, so we'll throw that down, and then we'll have an 8 foot bed. So the drywall and the 8 foot 2x4s and all that stuff are gonna fit in there really nicely. All right, so here we are at Home Depot, by the way. None of this is sponsored yet. If you do want to sponsor the upcoming podcast, Facecast Weekly Live, on the About page of the YouTube channel is how you contact my people to set up sponsorships. So we have to start out with getting 10 of these. We're gonna do 1/2 inch drywall. We need 10 packages, 20 sheets. Luckily, I've already got it done. I did it off camera, so there is that. Now we have to get a bunch of these. We have to get some pressure treated 2x4s for the floor, because when you do basements, you want to make sure the wood on the floor is pressure treated in the event that there's any water. The rest of it, we're good to go. All right, the next thing you need is ground contact pressure treated 2x4s. I'm gonna use these right here. These are a little bit cheaper. I'm doing everything I can possibly on a budget. So this stuff's about $1 cheaper per item. And because it's got a little bit more knots, a little bit more bark in it, which really is just fine. It's gonna be behind the wall, can't see it, and it saves me about $1.50, $1 per board. I only need 10 of these, so it's not a huge savings, but every dollar does help. All right, then we come back to the vertical sticks, as you will, 2x4x8, just nice pine wood. That is 10. We need 60 of these bad boys. It's only 10 on there. I don't know how many carts it's gonna take. Probably stack it way up like that over there. Maybe we can get all 60 on one cart, we'll find out. All right, so the next thing we're gonna get is we're gonna put some recessed can lights in there. I'm gonna do 4 of them in this room just to give it ample amount of light. So that's what we're getting. We'll load up. All right, we got those. Little nice surprise. I did not catch this in the Home Depot app. Actually, if it focuses in there, I had 4 of these selected because I was going to put 4 lights in this room, and I didn't read completely. I read everything else. I read that I wanted an airtight one. I rated it for direct contact with insulation. I read all that, but what I did not read is this was a 6-pack. So that is, what do I say, $120 cheaper than what I anticipated. That's a little bit of savings. Love it. So I'm not exactly sure how many power outlets that I want to put in there. I'm probably going to do 2 per wall for sure. So that I'm only going to have 2 walls with power. I don't know if I want to do the wall, which I'll show you what I'm doing down there in the basement in a later video. So I'm going to get, these are only 98 cents a piece, right? So not that big of a deal. So I'm going to get 6 of these just in case. That way we have enough power in the room. Wait a second. Thrifty Shopper Andy found some for 26 and 50 cents a piece rather than the 98. Oh look, there's similar ones I have instead of 98 cents. Let's go with the 50-cent ones. All right, 6 power outlets, 68 cents a piece. I've never done any of this stuff before. I've never sat here and renovated any part of the house, so this is kind of fun. Whoa, dogs. So I didn't know these things were so cheap. 68 cents a piece. Love it. What's up, puppy? What's up, bub? What's up, bub? How are you? You good boy. I just assumed that dog's gender. She's yelling at me. There was a pink harness on it. I didn't catch it. It's a girl. So sorry. My fault. All right, I think the last thing we're having for the trip is, I'll show you again down the road. We have a outside faucet on this wall, on this one wall, and there's a shut-off valve, and I need to make sure I have access to that to turn it on, turn it off in the winter and spring. And I think we're gonna go with this one right here. This is a 6x9. It's 10 bucks. Easy access. Here, catch. Just kidding. So the only thing I'm not getting today, because I gotta wait for the electrician, is I think I'm gonna supply the wire. This stuff's pretty cheap. It's 56 bucks or 36 bucks, depending on which one, for 250 feet. So I'm just waiting on the electrician to get back to me to buy the wire or not buy the wire. All right, so I think I'm done. It's a lot of material. We're gonna see how much the truck squats when I put all this in there. I might have to make 2 trips. That's a lot of wood.
That's what she said.
Huh? And we got all that stuff. So let's go over there, see how much it costs. All right, here it is. 490 bucks. I am under budget. It worked, it's approved. All right, I'm gonna pull the truck up and you have to load everything. What are you doing with my keys? Give these back. Hey, hold on a second, I'm recording here. Your thought process. We don't know what your thought process is, do we, guys?
I have better thought processes than you.
Oh, maybe you do, you're right. All right, so we're gonna load this up and we're gonna see how much this squats. We're gonna put it right here. didn't squat too much for what's gonna be a 25-year-old truck this year. It didn't squat. I'm really, really impressed with this. So back when I was telling you guys earlier in the video of me getting an enclosed trailer so I can haul one of the Corvettes, all that stuff, that gives me a lot of confidence. You know, if we put an airbag system on here, that's definitely something I could do. But I mean, my goodness gracious, this is an inexpensive truck that I bought. And I've got 20 sheets of drywall back here, 63 pieces of wood here. I have 10 pieces of treated lumber there. I don't know what that stuff weighs, but it weighs a lot. So now we're gonna drive it home and see how well it does. Well, first of all, we're gonna secure all that. Always secure your loads, guys. And then we're gonna drive home. All right, so we are home. We got everything unloaded in the K1500. We have 20 sheets of 1/2-inch drywall. We have 63 pine boards. We have 10 pressure treated boards, all the can lights, me, my wife, other stuff we had in the car, the camera that I'm holding right now. That K1500, wow, 25-year-old truck, the thing hauled up like a boss. And where I live here in Louisville, we actually have to go up a pretty steep hill to get into my subdivision and also on the interstate, and it did absolutely awesome. I don't know what type of grade it is, but there's truckers that have to like put on their hazards because they're going so slow getting up this hill here, and the truck did absolutely awesome. So I'm excited to get maybe a trailer and put the Corvette in there, start hauling that around and whatnot. So I'm excited to get this done. We're gonna start working on this project immediately. Right over here is that room. It's again 17 feet that way, 11 feet that way. And this is gonna be the new YouTube studio right here at the Chevy Dude house. I can't wait to show the progression of this. You guys saw me clean it up. We're gonna do a little bit more work in here, start framing and get this thing set up. So again, if you have an idea on what I should name this Facecast / podcast, link right there on the screen, also down in the description below. It's the only way you can enter to win this $1,000. I do think I have the name, but the website's not available. The URL is not available. So I can do it on Facebook, I can do it on Twitter, but the URL is not available. I'm not sure if that's really that important in this case, but I got everything working. These are my goals back here. That sign back there, success is your duty, obligation, responsibility. So I'm here to help you guys, and I just need a little support from you. ChevyDudeStore.com, down in the description below. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day, and drive safely.